Well played, Martin. Well done, Lisa. You were born to do it.
Back in. Back in.
Reedy, you've been replaced, mate.
And we are now back live here on Dolphins TV. See Matt Reed's in front of us there, pulling the board away. It is still 2-0 to Portland. If you are just joining us here at Tottenham, we do apologise if the stream did just cut out. We should now be live once again.
And a big shout out to Lisa Cox for her fantastic fourth officialing. I mean, honestly, I thought Matt Reed's was good at it, but she's just shown another level,
blocked
a
once
new
again.
calibre that I didn't know possible. She did it with pizzazz. And fair play to Martin Weidenov, who's just come off. Thought he put in a really good shift. Fantastic shift from the young Russian forward, who looks like a real promising talent for the under-23s. 9 goals, as Connor was saying earlier, in the under-23s league so far this season. And it was actually Jake Stainer-Reid who replaced him. So Toby Stainer-Reid, his brother. So exciting to see him come on, the number 2 for Poole Town this evening. Connor's just currently sorting out a few technical things while I will do my best to give you the action for the next few minutes or so. As the ball goes long from the goalkeeper, and now Portland looking to build an attack down the right hand side. Ball into the channel, chased by the number 3. Does well though, and Poole Town managed to hold possession now with the number 19 turning really well to evade his man, plays that ball long but can't find a Poole Town body as the number 5 clears it down into the wind, and it's dealt with really well there by the number 2, which is Jake Stainer-Reid, Toby Stainer-Reid's brother. Chris Campbell tries to play the ball, but the number 2 clears forward. And it's just getting a little bit scrappy now towards the end of this half. Both teams perhaps tiring a little bit, battling against the elements. As the ball goes back into the middle with the number 5, Poole Town. Back to the keeper, Hardy, who's made a few good saves today. He'll be proud of himself, the young lad in between the sticks. And a really good ball through the middle to Ollie White. Takes a good touch, looking to the left and plays it out to the number 3, Theo Day, who's caught Connor's eye and mine without a doubt.
It's interesting, George, that Theo's swapped flanks as well. It's now come over to this left-hand side. Looks like we've sent Scott Rouse almost up top. Here is Ao now coming down the left-hand side. Good ball, and it's played across.
Unlucky.
Almost fell to the feet of Ao. It's now Portland who will look to break. Well, there's 10 minutes still to play here at Tottenham. Portland leading by 2. Do apologise if the stream did drop out a few minutes ago. Hopefully everything's now all okay. That'll be another free kick on the halfway line here. He's been good today as well. The number 19, Dwayne Yaboa's impressed out there.
Absolutely, yeah. Taking a few really good little touches. Nice little drag back turn earlier to evade the defender. But there's been so many, Connor, to mention. Been a really good, impressive, cohesive performance by these under-23s. I think Juan will be really proud to see them represent the first team today in front of a good crowd, and hopefully it'll encourage more people to come down and watch them in their league games, the under-23s, when they play at Tottenham.
Here is Theo Day once again. Looks to switch it to the right-hand side. Not a great ball out there. And now Portland trying to play their way in behind. It's a good flick round the corner, and here's the chance for Portland. Really good goalkeeping there from Alex Hardy. So quick of his line to deal with it. Both sides pushing for the next goal in this game. Only time will tell which way it will fall. Poole looking to come forward once again. Set back to Chris Campbell. Ao and Scott Rouse up top together at the moment. Still Chris Campbell driving down that right-hand side. Going into the air now. Chris Campbell skips around another challenge. Looks to set it back. He's still alive inside the box. Chris Campbell, and it goes behind for a corner kick here.
It's one of those moments where Chris just looked a little bit perplexed. It was almost like, this is a bit too easy. I'm just galloping down the right-hand side and no one's challenging me. I'm just much quicker than everyone else. It was almost Chris realising actually how good he can be, and unfortunately does a little bit too much with it there, but manages to win the corner. But yeah, nice to see Chris just galloping down that right-hand side. And a very good position now for Poole. If we can whip in a good ball, Chris Campbell to take it on this right-hand side.
Chris Campbell whips the ball into the air. Not a bad ball in there, headed away once again. Back out to Chris Campbell. Scott Rouse is the option on the edge. Campbell Sets it back to Scott Rouse, who tries to play it into the area. Now Portland looking to come forward. Good decision making by Theo Day there to play the high line, but Lewis Nixon still coming forward up against the number 6, CM Aldridge. He's done well against him on the first attempt, and that will surely be a goal kick there. It is really good defending by the Poole Town number 6.
Yeah, Nixon not happy with that. To be honest, he'll be disappointed he wasn't able to get a shot away, kind of relying on winning the corner there. As Poole Town play out now on the left-hand side, really good ball out to Theo Day.
Theo Day trying to play it in behind, looking for Scott Rouse. Played long once again. Theo Day gets there first, and that'll be a Poole Town throw. And once again, Theo Day. I'm going to ask who your man of the match is in a few moments' time, but just on reflection, I think I know who I'm giving it to this evening.
Oh, it's such a hard one to guess, Connor.
Throws it back to play, and AO battling away. Slightly hefty challenge there by the number 12, Hayden Scott. And not looking too pleased with that challenge either.
Well, Nixon's still arguing, saying it should have been a penalty over there. It just goes to show, doesn't it, even in a Dorset Senior Cup game, there's some players that just, they want to win, no matter what. Doesn't matter whether it's a friendly Dorset Cup game, league game, they're just at it, aren't they? And fair play to Nixon for having that fire in him.
Nixon still coming forward, good challenge there in the middle of the park. Theo Day still battling away and really composed defending back there, and that is surely a free kick. It looks like we're going to have another change here. If the number 18.
Not on our team sheet, I believe.
We don't have a number 18 on the team sheet at the moment. That is Ben Narua who's coming on. Number 18.
Ben, number 18. That's a strange surname, number 18. Ah. Hablo Español? Hold on, Lisa. You are. Yeah. Yeah, no, I saw it. Yeah.
Ben Narua, who's coming onto the field there. It's actually a 20-year-old who played for Welling United before uni. He's also part of the Bishop Stortford Academy. And he's a Spanish international.
Good Googling there, Connor.
Chris Campbell coming forward now, launched over the top, looking for the run of AO.
Ooh.
Tries to bring it under inside the box. Both sides still battling away, shot from the edge, and it's over the bar from the number 8, Ollie White. And I'll tell you what, George, that's a chance to pull there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Ollie White's got the shortest socks I think I've ever seen in football. I definitely don't think he's wearing shin pads. They look like ankle socks. Fair play to him. No, he just leant back a bit on his left peg and yeah, goes flying over the bar. But good little moment there. Chris Campbell trying to find IO and obviously falls to Ollie White. Seriously, Connor, I don't know how he's allowed to play with socks that short. Please zoom in on them. Come on, Ollie, give us a zoom in on number 8. I want comments on the YouTube channel. Are they legal?
Free kick on the halfway line here for Poole. Portland still leading by 2 in this one, in this Dorset Senior Cup tie, but still 4 minutes to play here at Tattenham. Chris Campbell now down that right-hand side. Campbell weighing up his options and sets it to Ben Narua. It's quite a tall player, plays it in behind, and it's a great touch there by Jenkins, and I'm surprised that's not a free kick. I can see Lewis, our cameraman, is... Oh. Portland now with the ball on the halfway line. Really not long left to go in this Dorset Senior Cup tie. It does go down a little bit easy there, but the referee awarding a free kick for a foul on Ewan Joyce.
Classic bit of game management, seeing the game out now. Not long to go now, Connor, and oh, he's gone down like he's been shot, to be fair to that.
Well, the man of the match for Poole Town being awarded to I'm going to let Ollie pronounce this, considering he's his mate.
Zombo Komaromi.
Well, everyone calls him John, so we'll call him John, but I believe it is Jombo Komorami. Komorami. I know his first name. Jombo. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced like that.
Komoromi.
Thank you,
It's a
Ollie.
good name,
That
isn't
was,
it?
very good pronunciation there. And on reflection of that, who's your Poole Town man of the match this evening then, George?
Well, Connor, you know I love you, so I'm going to go for Theo Day.
I think that's the right choice, in all honesty, George.
We're going to completely disregard the official player of the match. We're going to go for the Connor Hannon special, and it's Theo Day. Do you know, I agree. I think he's put in a great shift. Looked like a real good player, like a number of players have.
Really good ball over the top, and Ao could be in behind here. Just a little bit too much on it. It was a really good idea there by the number 19, Dwayne Yeboah, as it goes into the hands of Harry Foden.
One thing that's been really nice to see, Connor, is actually just almost the DNA of our under-23s. You can just see that transition from the under-23s to the first team. You know, if I was a player in the under-23s and I was coming into the first team, I wouldn't feel like there was a huge shift. You know, the profile of the team, the way that we're playing as the first team, it does reflect very much how we're playing in the under-23s. And I know that Juan and Pat and Joe will have close conversations and discussions and watch each other's training sessions regularly to get that to happen, you know. And it's like when you look at England level, the youth teams trying to mirror the senior teams, it should be happening at our club as well.
Chance here for Portland coming forward once again, shot goalwards, and it's off the post and away. What a chance that was for Portland to make it 3. This game's still going on here, ball over the top. Falls to Chris Campbell, maybe one last chance now for the Dolphins. Chris Campbell coming forward down that right hand side. Ao on the overlap, still Chris Campbell dancing round players, shoots from the edge. Chris Campbell just wide of the post. Wow, it looks like that might be that. Chris Campbell, we know just how dangerous he can be from those positions, and he's just wrapped his foot round the post.
Yeah, I think it just kind of sums up where he is at the moment, Chris, poor lad. You know, he's obviously not really in favour at the moment in the first team. Spent quite a few games recently on the bench, and the fact that he's playing tonight, you know, kind of says a lot about the amount of minutes he's been getting. And I think Chris Campbell at the end of last season would have cut inside there and probably found the corner of the net, but you know, he just needs to pick himself up, Chris, and Ao obviously get some minutes, get some game time soon as possible, and show their quality, because we know that both Ao and Chris have got a lot of ability within them.
Here is Chris Campbell now. Plays it looking down that left-hand side, and I think he was more disappointed with himself by his reaction there.
Quite shocked. I think that just kind of sums up everything I've just said there. You know, it's maybe not the best period for Chris Campbell, but we all back him. We all love Chris. He's such a great guy, such a great player, and we really hope that he gets back to his best form as soon as possible. We're all behind him.
Ball switch to the left-hand side now for Portland as we have gone over the 90th minute mark here, and it can't be long till that full-time whistle. Portland with the ball in behind, another chance now, and it's really good defending by the man himself, Theo Day, at the back there.
Your main man.
It has been his day today, hasn't it, Theo Day? Although we are 2-0 down, so maybe not so much. But I think it's a performance that Juan and the coaching team will be really, really proud of out there from the young Dolphins.
Yeah, well, considering the predictions before the game, it's been the opposite of that, really. You know, it hasn't been a complete thrashing. We've had some really good chances. We've had some, you know, fair play to them. You know, Portland have shown defensively they've been a little bit more solid than us, and then in the final third they've had that clinicality. We've also, to be fair, we've defended really well. You know, Hardy's made a couple of good saves, so on another day could have been a very different result, but you know, 2-0 is not a bad result. It's not a disgrace whatsoever, Connor.
It's been a really enjoyable watch as well, in all honesty, George, hasn't it?
Yeah, I really wasn't sure what to expect tonight, to be honest. I think the Dorset Senior Cup, it's a competition that desperately needs a bit of an incentive behind it, but fair play to the teams tonight. They put on a good show for us.
Ollie White looking for Ao in behind, and there could be one last chance here. Ao, touch out of his feet, does manage to keep the ball in play, but can't find anyone in red and white. And it will be a Portland United throw-in into the 92nd minute. There was no board for the additional minutes here at Tattenham, so I'm assuming it's probably a minute or so still to play for the full-time whistle. Ball played down the right-hand side, and it's good defending back there by the official man of the match. And there is the full-time whistle here at Tattenham. Final score: Portland United do progress through to the next round of the Dorset Senior Cup. But I think all in all, regardless of the result this evening, it was a moment to be proud of. Obviously, Ao and Chris Campbell getting moments on the pitch, but it's a proud moment for the club, for the under-23s, and for Richard Gale and Andy White have put so much time and effort into this under-23 squad, and I think we can be nothing but proud out there today.
100%. It's the culmination of years of graft and hard work, and we know how hard Rich and Andy, they put their heart and soul into it. I mean, I've done football camps with Andy recently, and he spends most of his time on his phone dealing with Poole Town related business. I don't think that man sleeps, to be honest. Same with Rich Gale, who he's the most modest man in football, isn't he? I think Rich and Andy are both unsung heroes of this club, and they deserve a huge amount of credit. But fair play to Juan Valverde, who's come in and is getting these players playing brilliant football. There's a real clear, DNA to the club, and that pathway to the first team is not far away. And so nice to hear Juan, as he went off there, having a high five with the Portland manager and saying the young boys did well. And I think that sums it up. They've done us proud, and it's lovely to see a good crowd tonight clapping these young lads who have done the club proud, and I'm just absolutely buzzing for them and can't wait to see them again, Connor, in an under-23s game.
We will leave it there for today's live stream. Big thank you to everyone who has tuned in from home and watching along with us this evening. Apologies for the technical issues being occurred throughout the match, but we do hope you enjoyed this evening, and we will leave it there on a night, despite the result today, losing 2-0 to Portland at home in the Dorset Senior Cup. It's a night to be proud of for this football club. Full-time score here at Tattenham. Poole Town 0, Portland United 2.